not cut off.
Yeah, I'm cut off in the... Look, my forehead's cut off.
Well, I just fucking clicked start, so we're fucking started here.
Well, I'll edit in post.
Yeah, wait, see how many times we've done that.
I did it last week.
Welcome to the Barrel Buddies.
No, we're going to start over. 3, 2...
Cut.
Welcome to the Barrel Buddies. I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm BJ. Welcome back to your weekly whiskey, wine, and beer podcast and video vlog. We're really excited because tonight is James's birthday.
Please, Jimmy.
Happy birthday, Jimmy!
Happy birthday. Happy.
They say it's your birthday. My birthday too, yeah. They say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. It's not really my birthday. It's only your birthday. Very exciting show tonight. We got some very special stuff, some great news. We had a lot of really fun happenings since the last 7 days when we last saw you all. So welcome back.
Yeah, we have so much to talk about.
Welcome back. We do.
First of
lots
all,
to talk about.
Number one topic and the biggest thing ever is it's my birthday.
That's number one. So we've covered that. What's next?
No, that's
October 20th is his birthday.
All of our friends.
It's going to be the writing topic for the night.
Okay, anyway, really quick. Redbeard, we're going to get to Redbeard in a second. We'll get to Redbeard in a second. Hi, Redbeard. Hi, Shelly. Brandon Fick joining us.
Hey.
Wow. Brandon.
From the East Coast.
Welcome. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you as well, Uncle Punky and Brandon. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. It's going to be a long show tonight.
I don't know how long is.
An hour. It's going to be an hour. I'm just thinking in my head, it's going to be an hour.
We'll see. I don't know. If we have that and we have a lot of trick-or-treats around the corner,
I'd like to talk about the first treat, which I'm just milking this. The first treat, our friends over at the brewery, and our dear friend Zach brought a pregame beer this evening, the Creme Brulee barrel-aged stout.
From the brewery in Anaheim.
Oh, it's so delightful.
One of our favorite places, as you all know.
Actually, is this a barley wine or a stout?
Yeah, or as they call it, an old ale.
barley wine.
Is a barley wine.
Bourbon barrel-aged barley wine.
Bourbon barrel-aged
barley wine.
A beautiful creme brulee. Cover my eyes.
There we go.
It's so delicious.
Creme brulee.
What's the ABV? What's that hitting us at?
15.9.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah, so good.
That's a
One
good
of our
one.
faves.
Very good.
So I'd say that's the first treat of the night.
That's the first treat of the night.
So not a trick.
Not a trick.
And then the whiskey we've got picked is definitely a treat for the night. But I'd like to talk about some...
We need one more Vanna. Or do you want to share what we're drinking?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that it's Maker's Mark, baby!
Maker's Mark night.
It's another Maker's Night, and we are not sad about this at all because our friends over at Maker's Mark, we had a great Maker's Mark, James and I, Jimmy and I.
We went to an event.
We went to a great event, and we want to give a couple of quick shout-outs. The first shout-out goes over to the Whiskey Slickers.
Oh, our friends at the Whiskey Slickers.
You guys did great.
A wonderful Whiskey Slickers. They are a wonderful whiskey group on Facebook that I'm a part of, and they're awesome, and they basically do barrel picks and store picks, and they recently just did a private select maker's pick that we got to try at this event on, what was it?
Monday night.
And it was really good.
At Vegas's oldest bar, Atomic Liquors.
Atomic Liquor. Wow. Shout out to our friends at Atomic Liquor. It was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
But we got to try that private select, and for those that don't know, so Maker's Mark doesn't only do Maker's Mark, which is kind of that classic bottle, classic red wax. Oh, no, they do quite a few different renditions of Makers.
They will, and they will work with you.
We're going to go through it. So not only do they do private selections, but they do Makers 46. They do cask strength. They do... What else do they do?
Private select. Original Makers. And then that private select is typically where all of those changes come from. So what they talk about and what they'll do with you if you're going to pick a barrel or do a private select is it's all about the combination of the different styles of barrel staves that they do. So if you'll remember back to our Makers show, we talked to you about how Makers 46 is about the 46 different styles of French oak staves that are used in the cooperage process, the cooperage being the barrel building process, that gives it such a unique flavor profile. And as we recall, I don't think we were big fans of 46. It's very aggressive.
Especially Mr. Anti-Oak over here.
Yeah, it's a very aggressive oak.
Really quick, Larry, welcome to the show. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so welcome. Larry's from Chi-Town.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, get that Chi-Town.
Hey, we need to talk to Larry. We have some... we need a connection at Three Floyds in Munster, Indiana.
Yes, we do.
Which I hear is very close to Chicago.
Three Floyds Brewing.
Three Floyds Brewing and now distilling.
Do you know Three Floyds?
Interesting. I did not know that.
So
love Three Floyds.
Wait a minute. Three Floyds is
Dark Lord.
Dark Lord. Yes. Yeah. Gosh, man, what a great big stout.
Yeah. So why don't we go through this bottle that we have tonight and just start, jumping into it.
So this is really cool. This is the Rob Samuels pick, and if you'll remember, Maker's Mark, 1953 distillery that was started in Kentucky, Laredo, Kentucky, as I recall, and it was started by Bill and Margie Samuels. So the Rob Samuels selection is the grandson of Margie and William Samuels. And so he writes here, when my grandparents started our family distillery in 1953, they made some bold moves. If you'll recall, one of those bold moves was William Samuels threw out his age-old family recipe for brewing whiskey, or distilling whiskey. He just tossed it out and started over. In particular, they incorporated soft red winter wheat instead of rye that's usually found in bourbon. This made for a more refined yet bold-tasting bourbon. The private selection program allows individuals to create their own personal version of Maker's Mark by selecting specific virgin oak finishing staves designed to accentuate taste notes naturally occurring in our bourbon. This special oak stave combination is my second edition release, working alongside the Costco Spirits team to craft a truly unique Maker's Mark. Our selection has a zesty aroma of fall apples with savory notes of clove and salted caramel on the palate.
Okay, I'm right up my alley.
The finish is long.
I love long.
Bright notes of
Sure
fruit.
you do, Zach. Like some long.
And of course, we made these notes even brighter by bottling it at cask strength.
Oh, even better for all three of us. How we all love cask.
You know we
Oh,
love
yeah,
cask.
of course.
That's that dark color you see direct from the barrel. 108.5 proof. So that's 54.25% alcohol.
For a Maker's Mark, that's coming in pretty high.
What was it again? Say it again.
So this is 108.5%, 54.25% alcohol.
That's gonna be. This could be. Well, it could go either way. I think it's polarizing, is what I'll say.
Yeah, I think you're either going to super love this or you're not. So let's talk about the oak finishing staves that they talk about. And again, that's really what the part of this process is. And that was part of the process that Whiskey Slickers did. They really got to work to decide, well, what kind of flavors do you want to bring out? They have a stave that they call the Mocha stave, which I think
French Mocha.
They retired the French Mocha.
They're retiring that, yeah.
But they brought on the Mondant stave, which is going to be more of a chocolate with toasted almonds and nuts. So that's going to bring in more of a nutty character. But they have this whole flavor profile that they're tying to their cooperage process, the staving process. So in this one, the oak finishing staves here for this particular selection is 3 baked American pure, 3 seared French cuvee,
Wow.
2 Maker's 46 staves, and 2 toasted French spice staves. And it looks like this bottle was specifically initialed by Rob Samuels himself. So this is a very, very special, very limited edition bottle. We've talked enough about it. Let's just get into it. Wait, birthday boy, do you want to? You should open that.
Thank you.
Ripcord.
They're wax. I love opening their bottles.
Those are like quadruple
legit.
waxed.
It's
so legit. The red wax, everybody knows, that's Maker's
You see that?
Mark.
Yeah, you see that? That's Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
Down and down.
So at that event, we got to talk to a couple of really cool people. If you're watching, super shout out to you. Christina, Jessica, thank you so much for the time you spent with us. We really, really appreciated it. We've done our research with Makers, and the time spent with you to really give the back end to some of that research was more than appreciated. We hope that you know that, and we really want to say thank you.
Oh, we got a happy face over there.
It smells pretty dang good, and you guys know me. If it's any oak profile, I'm like, throw it in the trash, dump it down the drain.
There is some oak there, though.
Deb says, "Hi guys, happy birthday to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much."
Definitely not like the original.
So
right,
what do you think of when you think of Maker's Mark? What do you think of as far as a flavor profile?
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I think of Maker's Mark, I think of a really good mixer, which isn't a bad statement.
Okay.
But what that means is that I don't normally traditionally drink Makers straight up. I don't know why. It's just kind of a thing. I just think like, oh, I want a Maker's Diet, or I just want like.
What?
Anyways, I don't traditionally drink Makers straight up. Oh, Bourbon Cat!
The Bourbon Cat!
Mamba, it's been a minute!
Don't forget to hashtag your favorite Bourbon Cat or Bourbon Dog if you're hanging out with your favorite friend.
Oh, we haven't seen her in such a long
Bourbon
time.
Cat is coming to join.
Yeah, she hasn't made an appearance
Bourbon
for a
Cat hasn't been on the show for a long time.
I'm going to tell you right now, I just licked for the little bit that spilled on my fingers, and red apple is so present. It's so fall-baked red apple. It is beyond. So when I think about it, I'm thinking a lot about traditional Maker's Mark being a very smooth, very easily approachable bourbon.
Like an apple orchard.
There's a ton of apple in this. I'm thinking Clyde May apple. Like Alabama whiskey.
I'm thinking this in a like a cider, like a Gilcrease orchard apple cider.
But I'm telling you right now, typical Maker's Mark for me is really orange
and like
very
toffee.
Orange zest. But this is like cinnamon, clove.
Cinnamon. This is a fall
drink.
This is a fall.
There is like a that. It's not caramel. It's like. It's beyond that, right?
Apple strudel.
Toffee strudel.
There you go. Yeah, a little...
that baked, right? You get that
baked.
Yeah, a little wood. Yeah.
Oh,
baked cookie.
Yeah, a little bread in there. You get that.
So, I want to jump right into, like... Ooh. I know our friends are going to ask, well, where can I get this?
It's a Bourbon Cat.
I'm going to get Bourbon.
You're going to get
I think everybody's going to get some love.
Birthday love.
It's just you. Just you.
Right. You're
going to do the straddle.
Yeah,
you get the straddle.
Cat ass.
Yeah, he gets the fun part.
I get the butt.
You get the butt. Where's the butt, the fun part? Weird.
I'm going to have to edit that in post.
Edit that in post.
All right, what do you got? What are you getting into?
I had some really good nose. Availability.
Yeah, how available was this?
So here's the thing. This was available last year in a gift set at Costco.
Oh.
It was a 3-bottle Maker's Mark gift set, and I believe I don't think it was a Costco exclusive.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is we're getting them to be that time. The holidays are right around the corner.
Don't miss out on those opportunities.
Look, it comes in it's almost like a black chest.
Okay.
And we'll see if they do it for this year. So this is the 2020 edition. This was last year's edition. Keep an eye out for it at your local Costco, at your liquor stores. I'm already starting to see them gift sets out there. So keep an eye out for a Maker's Mark, one that has 3, and I think these are what, 375s?
Yeah, these are 375s.
Yeah, these are little guys. So
just little bottles.
Guys. So these are half bottles. And that's what's great about it, right? You're going to get 3 different bottles. I need to find out what exactly those 3 bottles consist of.
Wow, Jumbo.
I know, she's really like just...
Well, if this one's delicious, we'll have to find out then.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. I got to get into this. The nose is incredible.
All right, so for our friends out there, and then this retails 25 to 30 bucks. So
very approachable.
I think that box set came in at like 70 or 80.
Wow. That's pretty approachable.
Getting a little grassy in there too. No?
Yeah, as the oxygen's getting into it, I'm starting to get that. I'm starting to get a little bit of earthy, grassy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say wheat. I was gonna get that dried wheat field. That open wheat airiness.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm really liking the nose on this guy.
it's nice that it changes, right? You're getting a lot of fruit when it's first poured, and then it's really opening up into that dried fall time.
Yeah.
You know, it's not leaves or wet leaves. We've talked about that before, but it is like a dried oat. Like when you go to the brew store, right? When you go and you buy your malted barley in the brew store.
Well, it's like you're going to, I don't know, it's kind of like the fall fair or something like that. You know, it's like, like you're getting the apples, you're getting the
smells like
grasses.
Harvest. Harvest had a
Harvest.
smell.
There you go.
Green
That's
apple,
great,
apple strudel, caramel.
great
I'm
example.
digging it. All right, let's get into it. I need to taste it.
fall harvest.
Yeah, that's got a backbone.
That one's got some alcohol to it. I mean, it's cask strength.
That's got a
Come on.
backbone.
So what is that again? 57%?
It's not
54%. 108 proof.
Wow.
Dark chocolate, bacon, spices, candy apple.
Are you reading that, or is that what you get?
That's what I get.
Okay.
That's what I get.
Candy apple.
I don't get anything right now. I'm really taking in the ethanol. I mean, there's definitely some fruit there.
I get the stone fruit.
I gotta go in. Again.
The grassy nose doesn't really translate into the taste.
Wow. Okay, there's that cough on that second sip for me. So, a lot more apple fruit.
A little toffee, maybe? Am I getting toffee?
Cinnamon, nutmegs, butterscotch.
That's it. Butterscotch, toffee, bacon,
Ginger and
spice.
oak and almond.
Oh, yeah, the ginger kind of, dryness. Yeah.
So, much more fruity. So, I got a lot of alcohol in that first one. Much more fruit forward on the second sip. Going back in. You know, it's interesting. I'm getting that cinnamon, clove, nutmeg in the back of my mouth.
Yeah, that's the fall harvest.
Yeah, it's really pleasant. And when they say it's a
So
long
spicy.
finish, it is a nice long finish. I mean,
It does last.
That is a mouthfeel. I think the mouthfeel is really thick, and it really sticks with you. You know, it coats your mouth.
No, this lingers.
And this is totally different from...
It's great.
This is totally different from regular makers.
It's numbing a little
Like
bit too on the palate.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's
with the cask
probably that
strength.
ginger, right?
The ginger.
The little ginger clove.
Think of like you went to sushi, you have a little ginger,
Yeah.
pop a little sushi, you get that kind of like tingly.
Sushi sounds good. What are we doing after this?
I think we got pie coming, but whatever.
Been a while.
We'll just save the pie and go get sushi. Yeah, this is pretty solid. I'm digging this.
That really sticks with you. And I think it's that
Get
numbing.
this tingly, like this
That numbing,
red hot.
that numbing tongue feeling.
Think what are the red hot? What's the fireball? The
Red
fireball
Fireball?
candy?
Red Hots?
No, just the dime. The dime. You put the dime in the machine, it pops out the red thing, the candy.
Atomic
Fireball.
Fireball.
Atomic fireball.
Atomic Fireball. Yeah.
Fucking ass.
Yeah, it's like right in the middle of your...
Happy birthday.
And it's right in the middle of your tongue, too.
It
How
is
wild is
right
that?
in the back, right in the middle. All right, so that's that candy. I think that's the candied apple, right? Like I get that candied apple flavor. That's that spicy,
Cinnamon.
but the fruit is really prevalent. I think
Yeah.
the apple fruit is super prevalent. It's a nice spice. It is very fall time.
Yeah.
Chocolate. I do get some back end chocolate. Those dark
Oh wait,
notes.
we got a cool story here. Did you read all this?
That's what I read. That's what I was reading.
This special. Did you read this page? This special
I spit it
oak
all.
stave combination is my second edition release, working alongside the Costco Spirits team
Hey, I
to
read
craft
that.
a truly unique maker's mark. Our selection has a zesty aroma of fall apples with savory notes of clove and salted caramel on the palate. Finishes long with bright notes of fruit. We made these notes even brighter by bottling at cask strength. Good stuff.
Very good.
Uncle Punky says red hots. Yeah, I mean, but not sweet. Like, it's got the cinnamon kind of, like an aftertaste. Like, say you've already finished a red hot, and now it's just kind of like lingering after
Yeah,
effects.
numbing your tongue.
What about a cinnamon imperial?
I don't know what that is. What is a cinnamon? And you're talking to me already 86, and you're bringing up cinnamon Imperials.
What about those cinnamon Imperials?
Anison. We'll pop a few Anison after this.
One of those hard candies. Would you like some hard candy?
Yeah. Would you like some Werther's?
Hey there, little boy. Would you like a hard candy?
Werther's Original tastes good right now.
Oh, here's a Charleston Chew and a Necco wafer.
Hey, don't be knocking Necco wafers.
I actually enjoy Charleston Chew.
I actually enjoy Necco wafers.
I'm not knocking any of it.
I'm just kidding. I don't even know if I've ever had a Charleston Chew.
I'm bringing you both. Actually, does anybody remember the Idaho Spud?
What is it, like a potato chip?
No, it's a chocolate covered deformed marshmallow full of like marshmallow and
With the orange one, like circus peanuts?
Oh, circus peanuts are wretched.
No, it's a marshmallow that's been rolled in coconut and then it's dipped in chocolate and it literally looks like a deformed potato.
That sounds
and it's called an Idaho Spud.
I've never had one.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
delicious.
Interesting.
Deb says Fireball Jawbreaker. Yes.
Dude, there you go. Perfect.
That's
yes,
it, Deb.
yes.
That's exactly what I was
Fireball.
Wow, I mean,
Jawbreaker.
this does linger. It's still...
It's linked, so that's the thing. I'm
It's
not
just
going back
sticking
to it
around.
because it's sticking around this whole time I'm talking. It's
Right.
like I just finished, and not in a bad way, like cinnamon mouthwash, and
Right.
it just lingers.
Yeah, it feels like I just spit out Big Red.
And it,
Yeah.
But it also,
Well,
you know
that's
what?
a bit much.
You know, one thing that I was thinking about earlier, I was like, initially I was like thinking peppercorn, but then I'm like, wait a minute, no. This is the cinnamon,
cinnamon
jawbreaker
ginger, yeah.
Because I've had the peppercorn whiskey before, and it's definitely a different feeling and
Nice
taste.
bourbon cat you got.
I don't know what she's trying to do. She's
She's
just
like balancing
super-
or something.
Yeah.
She's into you tonight. It's your
Super
birthday.
eating. Yeah,
She's
she's probably like, oh, it's birthday hangout.
Hey, I think
Oh,
somebody's gonna...
we got a pie here. We're gonna let Zach go get the pie and put it on the table.
I think somebody's gonna say, "Hey, I heard the birthday boy ordered extra sausage."
Oh, wait a minute. That's gonna be like a stripper here.
You bet.
No, that's our pizza. No,
We ordered extra sausage.
just throw it on up there, please. Thank you. Anyway, I'm digging this. Why don't we get right into nose and score the nose?
Let's wait for Zachy.
Zach has had enough. We can start scoring the nose. We got a big show here, so let's move
I know,
along.
but I don't want Zach to miss his opportunity for
He's
rebuttal.
not missing his opportunity. He's right here.
My opportunity.
Come on, Zachy.
On the nose, I like the nose. I'm giving it a 2.5.
Reasons?
It hits all the pleasant spots that I like. Apple strudel, candied apple, cinnamon.
Pleasant spots.
It's good. I'm digging it. Yeah. So it gets a good score from me. 2.5.
I'm not ready to give a score, Zach.
So,
Do that job.
what's interesting is, like with this, are you guys getting red apple or Granny Smith? Because I'm
Green
getting
apple.
red.
So I get red apple on the nose, green apple on the palate.
It's strange, yeah. It's such a weird difference. 'cause-
It's that bitter red apple skin that I get in the nose.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
that sweet, juicy, sour green apple I get in the mouth.
Because it changes. It changes from the nose going to the taste. I usually like it when the nose transfers into the taste. But this one is a little bit different. The nose
Cut
is...
it. Cut it just a little bit.
Get a little cut? All right.
A little
So-
cut brings out a little mentholyptus camphor.
So, let's see. Let's try it again.
Interesting. It gets rid of that bitter red. I think it turns that apple smell more of like a juicy green.
Not good for the palate, though.
Yeah.
But
Again,
the-
we don't like to cut cask strength typically. That's not typically our thing. So
That is
I'm sorry, I
true.
keep interrupting
So-
your score.
No, you're fine. But yeah, for the nose, grassy. Smells like fall. Smells like it smells like an apple harvest. It's great. I
It's
enjoy
a great
it.
fall beverage. I want
Yeah.
to make a hot toddy with this. I want to make it old fashioned with this.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I enjoy it.
All right.
And remember, scoring 0, you hate it. 1, you like it.
Meh.
2, good. 3, I can't live without it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the nose on this a 2.5. This is really good.
Here.
This is a great nose.
It is.
There's a lot of things to find in it. I think that this is one of those noses that there's a lot of things that are on the surface, and the more you kind of come back to it, like I'm getting some good nougat smells. I think that there's some nice almond and sweet nougat smell that's coming through, not necessarily toffee.
That's what I was thinking. It was toffee.
I think it's
so
I
maybe
more
nougat
like a
then.
nougat.
Okay,
like
similar.
an old world candy nougat. But I really like it. I think the more time you spend with this, the more you're going to find and develop some things that you like about it. And maybe even some things you don't like about it. And again, I think that finding things you don't like about it is equally as enjoyable. So, you should really take some time to get to know it. 2.5. All right, birthday boy, give us some taste notes.
I'm going to go... Oof, this is a tough call. So I'm torn right now between a 2 and a 2.5.
I gotta try it again.
Without
the cup.
I'm going to give it a 2.5. And that's a strong score for me, as you all know out there, friends. Man, this just lingers.
More?
It has a cinnamon, apple strudel.
It doesn't
just
flow
like,
well.
It just
Yeah.
lingers. And it's not like a strong Kentucky hug, but it kind of just sits in your chest a little bit, like the heat.
Jackie Black!
What's up, Jackie Black?
What's up, bud?
You're never late. When you're here, you're always on time.
We're always on time. So, I really enjoy this one. It's really, pleasant. And I never, to be honest, never would have thought I'd say this about Maker's Mark. They're really onto something with this.
Yeah, these private select stave selection and stave changeouts. I think this is
Guys, you got to be on the lookout. So
This
I
is
think
something.
I think it's 80 to 90 for the gift set. So you get 3 bottles in it. It was called Maker's Mark Generations was the box name.
I'm gonna blow your mind with a little
Sure.
with a little recon here in a minute.
Yeah.
But Zach, give us some scores for your taste.
Scores for the taste. Let me give it another taste real quick. Hang on. Do your recon so I can recon speak.
It's
Yeah?
not appropriate yet, but I'll jump into my taste here.
What? This is what I call this is what I want on my back porch. I just lit a cigar, and every taste just lingers, and it sits there.
I think this is
It's just oily and viscous, and
Yeah.
I love that. And that to me is always the sign of a good whiskey bourbon. Is that if it can hit those marks
Yeah.
and it tastes remotely pleasant, you have a winner right there.
oily and viscous. I'm going to tell you right now, those are 2 descriptors that are not technically great, but I think that they are very appropriate here. I think they are really positive.
I'm
in this
shocked
descriptor.
that I would ever get this taste profile from a Maker's Mark.
And I think that you're
Not
right.
in a I think that Maker's Mark is kind of like a middle shelf offering, and this is a top shelf taste in my mind.
I think this would burn well with a good tobacco, a nice cigar,
Yeah.
a great pipe. I think this stands up.
Cavendish. some of
Yeah,
those
a
Cavendish.
really nice tobacco would really complement this.
A Rocky Patel.
You
Well,
got my heart with a Rocky Patel,
Well,
a
this
good
is-
Romeo and Julieta,
Yeah, this is something that you're drinking, you're smoking when it's cold out. When
a
it's
Tavamex.
when it's nice and chilly for the fall going into the winter.
It's perfect. for
It's
fall.
it's not a summer.
It checks all those boxes.
Yeah, so this is fall in a glass. It's got the apple, it's got the cinnamon. I thought that the grassy taste didn't transfer from the nose to the taste, but it does.
This is Indian summer.
And it-
just as things are starting to cool
I get
down.
no grass.
You get no grass? I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining.
No,
that.
no, I wouldn't call it grass. Again, I'm going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you it's not grass. It's wheat. It's that red winter wheat. It's that wheat.
Soft.
Okay, wheat. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm thinking, comparing this to kind of like Frey Ranch, which is grass, frickin' central, right? But
And I'm going to tell you that's probably alfalfa. I'm going to take you there. In a couple things,
Alfalfa.
I'm taking you there. Fallon is nothing but alfalfa fields. I'm going to take you there.
But Fall Harvest in a glass, I think it's delicious. 2.5.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. My
Value.
turn. My turn. I gotta give you
Oh, I'm sorry.
my taste.
My apologies.
Unless you want that to be your birthday gift, and then
What? Do you interrupt? You're like,
Please.
I'll just go walk off a pier.
What do you give it for taste there, bud? As you watered it down and you're drinking a cut version.
No, this is the new.
No, I report.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
did
the-
drink a cut version as I normally do.
Cut's bad.
Cut's not bad. It's just not what I prefer. I think that neat, straight up is definitely preferred. I would put an ice cube in it. I think the ice cube might mute some of the things that I didn't like. But here, quick version. I don't dispute anything that they say other than not grass. Definitely it's wheat. Great earthiness. Does linger a long time. Great fruit flavors. Wouldn't argue any of that spiced apple. It's like a nice baked spiced apple. Reminds me a lot of going to Apple Hill in California. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's definitely worth a trip. It's definitely worth checking out. This gets a 3.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Very cool.
Yeah, this tastes almost like. So this makes a connection, a mental connection to a memory. Growing up as a child, I would eat. My mom would cook fried apples. She would fry in a cast iron pan apples with butter and cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice, and that oily viscosity that just sticks in your mouth is a lot like that. When you eat hot fried apples, go to Cracker Barrel and get the fried apples, and that flavor that sticks in your mouth when you're done eating that is a lot like this, except for with whiskey, and I think that's magical. So the taste gets a 3. Now I gotta give you hey, what's up, John Boo? I gotta give you a little recon. So you can actually get right now at Total Wine. I saw them today. You can get a Maker's Mark Private Select bottle.
But
It's not the Rob Samuels blend. It's just Maker's Mark. They call it Maker's Mark Private Select. I didn't look at what the stave blend was.
I wonder how
So I don't
similar
know.
that is. Then.
Zach, could you Vanna the stave profile for our friends out there so they know what to look out for?
I think, if I recall properly, it was like $70 for a full 750,
Wow.
which is still, I think, a value. So
Well, no, think about it. This is 30,
yeah,
and it's a half bottle.
so double that.
Maybe get a little closer on that, Zach, on that paper piece, and a little bit to the right.
It goes out of focus.
Go out of
Too
focus.
close.
Turn it a little bit so they can see how many. No, the other way. The other
You're
way.
gonna have to screenshot it, and you're gonna have to
The
zoom
other
in.
way. No. That way. Yeah. See the numbers of the staves? Yeah, that's what we want people to see. That's the money shot right there. All right. Cool. So that's the stave profile.
It's my favorite part.
So let's get to value. So let's say this bottle was $30 for a half bottle.
Yeah.
So let's call it a full bottle at
60. This gets a 3 hands down for me, no question.
$30 or $60 for that.
3
3
for value.
For value.
Absolutely. I enjoy it.
Difficult,
really
difficult
like
to get a
this.
hold of. So, but
Yeah,
still
again,
a value.
Again, friends, this is something that is probably only going to be out during the holiday time.
If you
Keep
see
an eye
it-
out
if
at
you
your
see it, buy
Costco.
it.
Go to your liquor store. Here's the thing. If I'll be on the lookout at Costco, I have my ear to the ground pretty close at the Costco's in Vegas. I will report back once I see it if it comes out this year.
Well, what comes with the normal gift pack? Is it all 3 of these, or is it like
No,
a?
it's 2 other different ones. I don't know. I think it's a 46 and something else. I don't know what it is.
The 40. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Can you?
Redbeard said apple fritter donut. Yeah.
wow. Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Donut.
I would
Okay.
totally agree with that. Because there's that, like, again, that baked cookie from the wheat, that wheatiness.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. So my total score makes it an 8. That is ridiculous.
It's really high for you. My total
Zach,
score makes it a
BJ, what do you guys give it?
8.5.
I think mine was a 7.5, wasn't it? Wait.
Wow.
3, 5, yeah.
It's pretty high.
5.5, yeah.
Yeah, that's magical.
Yeah, that's great.
I also want to point out, too, that if you go to your Total Wine, your Bevmo, wherever you buy your spirits at wholesale, be on the lookout for Maker's Mark cask strength. It looks just like a regular Maker's Mark bottle. Oh, come on. Let's go.
Or making our way back to Zach, I don't know.
But be on the lookout for that cask strength. It's also magical. Think cream soda. If cream soda was a whiskey, it would be Maker's Mark cask strength. So it's $50 a bottle. Definitely recommend it. We might have that on the show sooner than later.
For a $7.50?
Yeah.
Wow. I really wonder if that's one of those whiskeys that is kind of unknown. Nobody knows about it until we find it and then
I say
review it.
Get it now before everybody else starts to get it, because it is A&W cream soda liquefied with whiskey. It's ridiculous.
All right, so just to recap, total score, I give it an 8 out of 10.
8.5.
7.5.
Any blown away bonus?
No.
Okay. Incredible scores from the Barrel Buddies, folks. Rob Samuels.
It's a go-getter.
Private selection.
That is a go-getter.
That's a
Absolutely.
go-getter.
7.5 and above. I mean, shoot.
Go-getter.
So that kind of wraps up our review. Now we can get to some... so our trick-or-treat segment.
Pour your Manischewitz.
It is October.
Trick-or-treat segment.
It's October. It's Halloween. Trick or treat.
Hold on. We need to talk about the box I received in the mail on Saturday.
We do.
Oh.
We do.
That special box of olive oil, right?
It brought a tear to my eye.
And I'm like, what is this box? And I'm like, wait a minute.
The kindness paid to me, I felt very personally. I felt very personal about this.
So does John.
And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I was touched.
Redbeard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Redbeard.
Redbeard, shout out to you. He was
Touched.
kind enough to send a replacement bottle of the bottle that really broke BJ's heart and literally broke in my driveway.
Literally broke.
It was very sad to see, but it was so happy to see this.
Zach, if you want to grab it, it's at the bottom corner
Redbeard.
down there. If you want to grab it, if you see it on the shelf.
You're a true fan.
Right there, right there.
And you are the #1 fan. We may have a subscriber 1,000. Wow, you really went after me there. Okay,
That's
chilling.
her thing. That's her thing.
Yeah,
Did you get a
we
claw?
may have a subscriber 1,000, but we obviously have a #1 fan.
Yeah.
And it's Redbeard. So thank you.
So
thank
our
you,
friends
thank you.
out there, Redbeard was kind enough to replace the bottle that BJ broke in the driveway.
Out of my own
Thanks,
stupidity. So thanks for not letting my stupidity punish these two.
Thanks, Redbeard. Thank you, Redbeard.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
And it's an A121.
Yes, it's an exact. It's
No,
an exact
insane.
duplicate.
That's insane that you had that. I
I
mean,
know.
where do you get that now?
So also that had a kicker bottle. It had an Elijah Craig small batch with it.
Always good.
Always good.
I love
Which
everything Elijah Craig.
Dude, we drink that on the daily.
I've,
So,
I've never had an Elijah Craig I hadn't liked.
Yeah.
I mean,
So what I found today when I was out shopping, I found that Elijah Craig does a handle-sized bottle. You can get a handle of Elijah Craig small batch
that's dangerous.
for $50.
That's way dangerous.
And I was like, I'm going to get this. James goes, don't get that. Nobody needs that much Elijah Craig. And I said, we definitely need that much Elijah
I'm
Craig.
like, if we have some big events coming up, like family events, like, oh yeah, we'll
The
drink
friends
that.
between Friendsgiving and Christmas parties,
New Year's parties, Halloween parties.
We're gonna go through it.
And Elijah Craig, you can drink straight up on the ice. If you want to mix it,
It's all around amazing.
Yeah.
$50? Well, yeah, I'll go through that.
So
That's quick and
yeah.
easy.
So everyone in the chat, please thank Redbeard for sending the
thank
Barrel
you,
Buddies.
Redbeard.
Sending the
Much
Barrel Buddies
appreciated.
at Yum Yum.
Hey, Sig.
We appreciate it.
How's Johnny?
Oh
Yeah, how's the baby? Let us know in the
hopefully,
chat.
How's
hopefully
Johnny?
Johnny's doing well.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will be. Yeah.
So here's what I got, guys. So now we're gonna pivot a little bit to our trick or treat segment.
To the trick or treat.
So as you know, we've
Bye,
there
John.
goes Bourbon Cat. She's had her. She just wanted to come up here and fill us all with fur and then
Yeah.
just dip.
We got haired.
Oh yeah, I got here.
For those that don't know, that's our Bourbon Cat, my Bourbon Cat Jamba. She's been around for 18 years young. Actually, she'll be 18 in March, so she's 17. But
And a half.
anyway,
Ish.
she's up there in the age. So this is now our trick or treat segment. So for our friends that were watching Maker's Mark, You can piss off. We're now doing our trick or treat segment, which, if you recall from a few episodes ago, BJ announced that Johnny's doing great.
Excellent.
Awesome. Good boy.
So our trick or treat segment is where each of us bring a random trick or treat bottle, and so far we've been just dog shit disappointed.
That's not true.
Wait.
Hold on. We had peanut butter whiskey.
Okay, wait.
We had Evan Williams green apple whiskey,
Which you loved.
I actually liked.
Wait, can we start from the beginning? So the first one was the Jameson and coffee.
Jameson cold brew.
Jameson cold brew.
Then we had Screwball, which I hated, but you liked.
Okay, wait. So the Jameson I said was a trick. You said it was a treat.
So I liked it. You guys hated it. Then we had the Screwball, which I hated, but you liked. Then we had the Evan Williams apple, which we were all kind of like.
Yeah. I think
It depends. Could be in the mood for it, I guess.
It's a trick, or I'm sorry, it's a treat that turns into a trick.
Yeah.
After you start throwing up after 2 or 3 of them.
And so tonight we're gonna have, and then you specifically asked, you said, I really just want to be tricked. I want somebody to just pee in a glass and serve me that.
I've had that before.
I'm bringing you Coors Light. I'm just gonna take Coors Light and just pour it in and be like, here you go.
Actually, you know what? Coors Light would be kind of a treat. You know, that's a marathon beer. It's one of those beers where you're just like, drink it, feel nothing.
I'm going to tell you right now from the color I see.
Oh, wow. Those are some big trick or treats.
Yeah, why is this pour so big? For the listeners.
That better be a treat.
For those of you listening,
that's a trick.
I would say
in a minute.
it is a beautiful golden color. The color is great, but the pour, these are Glen Cairns, and he just basically poured us double pours of freaking whatever
Here's the
this
thing.
is.
So we've been doing trick or treat. It's my turn now to offer the trick or treat. I'm going to pass this around. The only stipulation was it was something we've never had.
Oh.
And then we kind of take it from there and run with it.
Oh, you got Bird Dog.
So pass this down.
Zach, you got to take a whiff. You'll tell us. You'll tell us right away if it's Bird Dog.
I don't know. You may be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, I am pleasantly surprised.
Yes, you are.
Oh. It's not flavored whiskey.
Even I'm pleasantly surprised. It is not flavored.
This smells like a Four Roses almost.
I like that assessment.
It's got that.
Oh.
Four Roses has a scent, and that's it. To me.
I'm getting
I don't know.
peanut. Is that like a legit?
Did you get Dickel?
I know you're thinking that, but no, I get.
Did you get Dickel Tabasco or Dickel Sriracha?
I get floral right
peanut
now.
brittle. I don't get floral.
That's what you should bring for a trick or treat. The Dickel Sriracha.
I've looked for it. I can't find it.
So angry.
All the jerks of the world are buying the Dickel Sriracha to punk their friends.
I am in party mode, Redbeard, but these guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. Jump right in, cheers. So there's
right.
kind of like the color, the golden road color.
Wow.
Cheers.
I am pleasantly surprised with this.
Get a little honey in there.
Peanut is an excellent... Peanut is a great decider there.
I thought I was going to hate this, and I absolutely do not hate it.
And God, the more that it...
Hold on. God damn, that Kentucky hug hits you real quick.
I don't think it hits me very quick. It's definitely slipping under the door. I think the more that this goes, though, the more it seems to open up. I'm getting nice peanut action. Very nutty.
I get the peanut.
Here comes round two.
Floral.
Yeah, that
Zach,
Kentucky hug is real, though.
Ooh. Oof. No, oof. Upper chest Kentucky hug.
Yeah.
So for our friends that don't know, the Kentucky hug is that heat that you get from a bourbon or whiskey right in your chest. It could be upper chest or lower chest.
Fills it right
it's
up.
that lingering heat.
It goes all right.
And some whiskeys really have it, some don't. You were being super needy tonight. You were so.
It's your
off.
birthday.
I
She's
know,
like,
I do.
Dad,
love
it's
her
a
to
birthday.
death. And
So my guess is this is a Tennessee whiskey.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This isn't a bourbon. This is a Tennessee whiskey.
Wow.
Is it a variant of Jack Daniels?
When are we ready for the reveal? I almost want to reveal.
It's not Jack Daniels because
You
it
don't think
doesn't.
so?
It doesn't smell like peanut butter or a banana.
I'm gonna say right now.
Evan Will. Wait. Evan Williams.
It's not sweet
Oh,
enough
no,
to be
it's
Evan.
Not sweet enough to be Evan. Here's some hints, and this is probably going to give it away. We have talked. We've never had it, but we've talked so much shit about it.
Jim Beam.
It's not Jim Beam.
Well, that's bourbon, so that would be
No,
be thrown off.
we had Basil Hayden's, which was like the
I think
the
that's
lower
a-
one
that's
from
a huge
Jim Beam
giveaway.
last week.
We've talked a lot about it, but we've never had it. We've talked a bunch
We've
of shit about
talked
it.
so much shit about it, but we've never had it.
Really? No way.
It has won a ton of awards for 2019 and 2020.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I still say it's a Tennessee whiskey. It's a beautiful color. It's a low proof. I'm going to say it's no more than 45%.
You ready for the reveal?
I'm ready for the review.
Yeah, I can't.
Drum
guess it.
roll.
But please, before we reveal,
All right. Do we want to do a?
we have to say whether it's a trick or a treat.
This one I kind of like actually. I'll on this. It's a little bit on the spectrum, but I'll go a little more treat.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm going to call this a treat.
Yeah.
This is a treat. I find this to be enjoyable.
I mean, it's a normal bourbon.
I would tell you right now that
Or whiskey.
if I picked this up at like a cash bar, I'd be pretty thrilled.
And I'm going to tell you guys, it's available everywhere.
Pleasantly surprised.
It's a daily. It's on the shelf everywhere. Everybody can get it on.
It's not Breckenridge, is it?
No.
Everybody can get it. It may be at a bar, and I talked a lot of shit about it, and I didn't. I've never tasted it. If that helps even more, I've talked a lot of shit about this.
Is it just regular bird dog?
Nope. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Uncle Nearest.
I would have never guessed.
Wow. I would not have guessed that.
Uncle Nearest.
Friends, this is Uncle Nearest.
The hypiest bourbon of 2021.
1856.
All aboard the hype train. Woo woo.
Look at the little sticker on there, the little tag.
The most award. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That you're right. That should have been the giveaway.
Yeah.
The most awarded bourbon whiskey of 2019-2020.
Yeah.
That should have been the giveaway.
Where is Uncle Nearest from? What is
Tennessee
And it is a
whiskey.
Tennessee
You
whiskey.
When you said that, I was like, wow, I was super impressed.
But the mouthfeel, the peanut, it was immediately
Yeah,
apparent. It's totally a Tennessee whiskey. Wow, no, hypiest whiskey of 2021.
does it deliver?
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
How
not
much
bad.
is an Uncle Nearest?
$50.
$50?
$49.99.
So this is
Okay.
interesting. It's maple charcoal filtered. So that's that sweetness that we're getting. I don't really get maple, but I get a shit ton of peanut.
A lot of peanut.
Yeah.
Tons of peanut. And just so you know, for those of you who don't drink a lot of Tennessee whiskey, peanut is a very prevalent back-end flavor. So that's why we talk about peanut as being a flavor of Dickel. Dickel is like notorious
It's your
for
dead
being
giveaway.
a peanut.
If you get any inkling or taste of peanut in any whiskey, if you throw Tennessee out there and say it's a Tennessee whiskey, 9 out of 10 times
Boom.
you got it. You nailed it.
Dickel's pretty good.
I like Dickel.
Yeah.
Huh.
What about the
You wanna check that out?
Sriracha? What about the Sriracha Dickel?
Well, we haven't had it yet.
We haven't had it. Anyway,
But October's not
we're
over.
not talking about that right now. So anyway, this
Interesting.
is an interesting bottle. And once Bourbon Cat decides to move, Zach can I'll Vanna the bottle.
So, interestingly enough, when you said we've talked a lot of shit about it, I didn't put it into, like, off of the air, we've talked a lot of shit. I was really thinking about on the air, how we've talked about stuff.
I'll be honest, I must have missed, like, Uncle Nearest.
Oh,
I've
James and
never-
you've never heard this?
No.
Oh, so many. There's
We'll,
so much hype about
There's
that.
so much hype about Uncle Nearest. So
I mean, why, I wonder?
Uncle Nearest has been really a big deal this year.
It
has won a ton of awards.
Yeah, and it's a big African American owned distillery too.
Yeah, I think it's an all
So-
African American owned distillery.
Or if it's not by African American, it's minority owned. So
Yeah, and
very
that's
cool.
super rad.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
cool.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not bad. I still stick by it. It's a treat.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it's a treat. We
great
haven't had it.
This would be great with Coke.
Yeah.
That is a good mixer.
This would be so good with Coke.
Yeah.
Like,
here's where I kind of rank it, right? I don't think it warrants an entire show.
No.
A review for an entire show that we have.
That's good for a trick or treat, though.
it's a great trick or treat.
That's what I was thinking.
But
so when I saw the bottle, I was like,
I know
that's
what
a
this
good
tastes like.
treat.
I know what this tastes like.
Huh.
Tastes like a payday.
I like it. I like nougat.
Right? All of that
peanut.
sweet caramel
Yeah.
nougat and then peanut outside. It tastes like a payday bar. That's what it tastes like.
Interesting.
Pleasant. And I love the,
Fun fact. So Uncle
Doesn't
Nearest,
linger. Doesn't linger.
No,
Doesn't linger.
it's like in and out.
Yeah.
They make a lot of variants of this. So there's like 5 different
There's a lot of them.
styles
Yeah, there's
that
a
you
lot
could
of
get
them.
of this. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for something, again, very hypey, makes you seem like you're on the know with what's going on with whiskey.
Makes
you seem like you're following stuff.
So
You got
people- so what?
finger on the
It's
pulse.
super hypey right now.
So people are going to be like, oh my god, you got the Uncle Nearest.
Yeah.
You're doing the Uncle Nearest thing. That's so
Yeah.
cool. That's their bottle.
All of our viewers out there, you could go to your liquor store and find Uncle Nearest.
Yep.
What is this? 1856? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't think you
Yeah.
find this at a grocery store.
Nah, you gotta go to a liquor store.
Yeah,
You're gonna
You'll
go to a
find
liquor
it. It'll be
store.
there. It's everywhere. Their distro is very aggressive. I've seen it everywhere.
It's been
So-
really aggressive in the past year. Again, very hypey. Blue
Yeah, and I'm
wine
always
did a
like-
big thing at the beginning of the year.
To be honest, like just as like a old timer whiskey hound at this point, I'm like, what the fuck is this, and why is everybody talking about it? And that's why kind of we talk shit about it for so long. So I'm like,
it's big because I think of there's a lot of stuff going on in the social world, and
Yeah.
so having its background.
Yeah.
Uncle Nearest was created, as I recall, and please call me out in the comments. I'm welcoming a barrage of just negativity.
oh sure, yeah.
Uncle Nearest was created, I believe, by a black man, maybe even a ex-slave, who created Uncle Nearest whiskey. The recipe's been handed down through years and years, and it's been kept up and kept on. It's really lived in the background of a lot of the distilleries and all of the major players. It's survived and it's thrived, especially in the last couple of years. And I think that's great. I'm really
and
a big
it's
fan.
it's a deep history in Lynchburg.
That the fact
Which,
that
you
it's
know,
continued, right?
yeah.
I'm a big fan that they want to press forward, they want to continue. I do find it to be a treat. I think it's very drinkable. Again, I really like the back end peanut flavor here. I think it tastes like a payday bar. Is this going to be my go-to whiskey after work? No, that's not. It's not my style of whiskey. Is this going to be a fun thing? I think it's going to be good to mix with Coke. Yeah, I think this will be good.
It's fun. It's
You
fun.
see it at a party.
Yeah.
Get a little shot of
Like,
it.
do I want to put it on the shelf? I kind of contemplate it, but I like drinking it.
I don't know.
It's
I
not
think
bad.
that's going on your
It's
shelf.
going on the
though.
shelf because we have a lot of it
I'm
left.
gonna get a little Uncle Nearest.
You gotta bring it back though because it's the show, Bob.
Uncle Nearest is now on your shelf.
All right. I would again. These guys, I'd like to mix it. I think that's a good point.
It'd be good.
And that's it. That's our trick. I had our treat. I had one more to offer if we have enough time.
Should we do a
here.
treat? Why not?
Can we do one more? We have.
Or
three
do you want to
glasses.
do a
It's
trick?
your birthday.
Or should we do a trick?
It's
I
your
don't know.
birthday.
Do you
Everybody
have a
wash
trick
out
in-
your
do you have a
glasses.
trick in there or a treat?
That's a good question.
Here, rinse that out. Drink it down. Drink a little water.
Oh, I think
As
that's
BoJack
good.
Horseman once said, "We're gonna drink whiskey and sodas so you don't feel hungover in the morning."
I'm covered in freaking cat hair right now.
Oh, y'all are. I'm drenched. In
That's on
cat
you.
hair.
Yeah, you got to take care of bourbon.
I think we should go down to the stakeout and hang out with Tom Boley and drink Boilermakers.
Clean glass.
Ready to rock. Also, shout out to, if you're in the Las Vegas area, go down to Maryland Parkway just across from UNLV. Our very good friends Josh and Tom have recently reopened an icon, the Stakeout, which is a really cool, old-timey sports bar, super rad. Is it definitely the place that you're going to go and find the most high-end, top-end libations? No, but what you are going to get is really good food, quality service, You're going to get great beers. We were just actually down there last week helping them pick the taps. I think it's great that the stakeout is back. Oh my God, it's clear. This isn't barely.
I thought you were handing back my water.
This is 99 coconuts, you screw off. Oh, it smells like vomit.
Smells like vomit.
It smells like coconut.
All right. Also, big shout out.
It does smell like coconut.
Yeah, it's 99 coconuts. Last shout out to our other sponsor.
This is hilarious. This is
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop. Stop.
I can't.
Stop.
Okay.
Big shout out to our other sponsor, Toehold Flip Flops. The dopest flip flops you can get.
Dude, where else am I going to get a Stingray pair of flip flops?
What about a rhinoceros?
Ethically sourced.
Rhinoceros giraffe?
Have you ever wanted to have a rhino pair of flip flops? What about Stingray? I've got a pair of ethically sourced gray elephant flip flops. It's all done ethically. The guy's helping pull the fish nets out of the ocean. He's working with some of the greatest resources in the world, some of the best reserves in Africa. They have to kill off some of those people. Ooh, she does not like what's going on over there.
Yeah, you
She's
need
growling.
to chill. Did we?
So chill the F out.
Whoa, did we get that on the mic?
I don't know.
She was growling.
So
I thought that was a purr.
No, it's not a purr. She's
Am I getting ready for a bite?
Get the mic.
mad. Anyways, Toehold flip flops.
Look at this face.
Check them out on Instagram and get your pair of custom flip flops. Don't forget them. Toehold.
Is that not
She's
a happy
growling.
face? Wow.
What's with you, Bourbon Cat?
All right, we're off the rails. Let's get into this last.
All right, get
pick.
into that last pick. What do we got here?
Oh, it smells terrible.
Come on, give me your tasting notes. What do you got? Jump right in.
I was gonna bite.
You just got a bite.
I get a
Dude,
faux
she's
bite.
ready to bite you.
I get a faux bite.
No, try to do another pet. Try to pet her.
I don't want her to bite
No,
Try to pet her
Jabba,
side.
get down. All right, this tastes terrible.
All right, she's gone. She's gone.
Oh, you broke the mic.
I just broke our mic, folks. My apologies. Oh, really?
You broke the camera.
No, it really just turned off.
My wife just got home.
Crackers.
No, seriously, this is nasty.
You tasted it already or no?
Oh, no memory card, cannot play. What are you doing?
Oh, are we really that messed up on here?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Jesus. All right, anyway. What do we got here?
You're not even picking up the mic.
Oh, Zach, can you get that?
What are you doing?
We're off the rails.
What kind of hack job is this?
Is it the mic?
It's a good thing I don't get paid for this. Speaking of, we don't get paid for this, so don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share with your friends.
Please do.
Okay, I think this is some 99 coconuts BS.
It's not 99 coconut.
That's my guess.
I've never had this, or smelled this,
I don't like it.
or tasted this.
That's the face. That's the face of my soul.
Oh.
Is this?
It's sweet, it's sugary and syrupy, but it's hell. We've lost everybody.
Wait,
Everybody
hang on a
left.
second. Is this?
Everybody left.
Did everyone leave?
It's 99 mystery flavor.
Wow. Trick! I've been tricked! That's
So
a trick.
it's 99 mystery flavor.
You know, my guess is
That's
that
a
they
good-
do...
That is a good trick. Here.
Yes.
Knuckles for a good trick.
I'm going to guess that they do exactly what the Dum Dums Sucker Factory does. And that means when they're changing flavors, they don't clean anything. They just change flavors. And then they run the mystery flavor bottles so that it blends together two flavors. And they go, oh, it's the mystery flavor. That's what Dum Dums does when they change between two flavors.
So I was
Curious.
I was debating between that
Wow.
and this.
Dude,
Oh, this would have been great.
that's 50%.
I know.
Holy moly.
That's what I was debating.
That is something that you
What is
put
this?
in,
Water.
dude, that's something that you put in like jungle juice.
Red Beard can see us. We're good. So it was 99 mystery flavor.
Ew. What is that? What is that?
I love this.
Oh my god, that is delicious.
All right, I can't drink this. I'm gonna die.
That is delicious.
I would die too.
It's Hawaiian Punch. That's a treat.
It's Hawaiian Punch.
That's the Old Smoky Moonshine Hunch Punch.
Give it to me.
And it's
This
a treat.
is legit watered down with
It's
Everclear
delightful.
Hawaiian Punch.
That's
amazing.
so good.
That is amazing.
We're off the rails, but we love you. Thanks for joining us. Happy birthday, Jimmy. We're the Barrel Buddies.
Thank you, Red Beer for the bottle. I'm James.
That's a treat. I'm Zach.
And we're off the rails. I'm BJ. Thanks for joining us. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
I'm gonna.
I don't want to end the show because I want you to try this again. Try this again. Polished it off. It polished it off.
It's so good.
It's called Hunch Punch.
Hunch
Punch by Old Smoky.
And it's only 40% alcohol.
in a jar.
But it's 100% sugar.
No, I know, but you take that to the party, that's going to get that party started.
Can I buy a whole mason jar of
they
this?
sell big jars of it.
I need this.
Old Smoky? I've
This is
seen that before.
so
actually.
They have a big one that has a bunch of cherries in it. It's
Yeah, I used to have those. The cherries are so good.
Yeah. That gets the party started.
So do they?
Damn.
Do they claim that as moonshine?
Do you have more of this?
No, I only got the
Do
little
they claim
bag.
it
Just
as
this?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You know-
you
you
got
know-
the 99 mystery flavor and you
No,
bought
you-
one of those?
No, you know what's funny? I've seen these before. There's a blueberry and apple.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
cherry.
flavors. There's
So
a
what
bunch-
is this like the?
Oh, Mrs. Askins, you guys are still on, and she's so
It's like, huh?
Listen.
Interesting.
Mrs. Askins, I just found your new favorite thing.
Oh, think of that like on the rocks.
The Hunch Punch by Old Smoky.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get us this. This is amazing. It's so
Oh,
good.
Drink the other one.
Don't drink that
Don't
anymore.
drink the other
accident.
one. Don't
Don't
drink it.
drink that.
Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Gross. Don't drink that.
Why are you putting them all in front of me?
Don't
Because we
drink
gotta go
it.
take them to the sink because we're done with
Mystery flavor is bad.
All right, we're done.
Obey my dog. Okay, seriously, we're done. Why are we still
We're done.
recording?
We're done.
Turn it
Friends.
off.
Have a good night.
Happy birthday.
Signing off. Birthday boys signing off.
Wife, I'll see you soon.
Farewell wife. His wife. Who else? Deb. Thanks for joining us, Deb. Thanks. Who else? We had
you're the last
Uncle
viewer.
Funky, We had Cree. We had Larry.
Oh my God, shut
Who
it
else we had? Hold on.
down.
Who else? We had Jackie Black, Pastor Curry, Shelly. Again, thanks for joining us all. We love you guys. Thanks. Yeah, we got to go eat our pizza. So, all right, guys.